bad, eh? Not bad. That is incredible. This is a very local market. I'm excited to go to the mosque. I'm excited to try the third best coffee shop in the world. Check that out. Oh my goodness. Bismillah. Pack it up. Go home. I was doubtful of the list of the third best coffee shop in the world, but I will be honest. Welcome to San Salvador, El Salvador. What was once the murder capital of the world just 10 years ago is now the safest country in the Western Hemisphere. Yes, you heard that right, Kalim. What do you mean the safest country in the Western Hemisphere? Well, the United States. Actually, that doesn't sound like the safest. Okay, what about Canada? Yes, it is safer. According to the homicide list, it is safer than Canada, which was mind-blowing for me. Considering the homicide rate, it is now the safest country in the Western Hemisphere, even above Canada. If you don't know who I am, my name's Kalim. I would identify myself as a Muslim Australian travel creator who is on a mission to travel the world and share this beautiful world with the world, hence this video. In this video, I've actually got a layover for 12 hours, so I've packed my day full of incredibly exciting things to do. Right now we're in the city centre, and we're going to go walk basically 6 kilometers. I'll probably take an Uber here and there, and then walk all the way down to this other area, and then all along the way stop in a few spots, and we end up at what I'm very excited for was the third best ranked coffee shop in the world, which is about 6 kilometers that way, or that way. I'm a bit directionally challenged right now. This video is part of a longer 30-day series where I travel the entire east coast of South America, hitting Peru, Bolivia and Chile, and uploading a video every single day. So if you're watching this, there's another one coming tomorrow. This right here is the National Palace where we just filmed in front of over there. But check this out, look at this Burger King and this KFC. That's one of the most bougie KFCs I've ever seen in my life. I know. This area, this city centre is actually gorgeous. I did think that you could enter the palace, but it's a palace. It's like entering Buckingham Palace. What was I thinking? But no, this is something else that we want to check out, which is the cathedral. I would also like to thank the sponsor of this entire series, Yesim, and they are the reason why I can stay connected throughout this entire journey. My favourite plan that they have is Pay and Fly, which allows you to travel with one SIM and you pay only for what you use. For example, in El Salvador, 1 gigabyte is less than 350 euros. In the US, it's less than $1.50. It's been so handy, especially when I'm traveling through continents. Check them out, link in the description. So this is Cathedral Metropolitana de San Salvador. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Let's go check it out. Unfortunately, you're not able to film, so I'll try not to film much, but this is inside. So that was the little cathedral visit. Obviously you couldn't film much while you were in there, which is okay, respectable. But this is the plaza where we started at. So this is Captain Gerardo Barrios. It's interesting, it's a very, very beautiful square, like a very central area. You have all your stuff, like you have the KFC over there, but there's also a Wendy's just there that I saw, which is quite interesting that you have all this stuff here. And then right ahead where we saw the police before, you have the library, which is huge. And I've heard that on the top level there's actually a viewing point, so ideally we'll be able to see this section. I think we'll go inside and we'll check that out. Not bad, eh? Not bad. So the guy inside, when I tried to walk in, I tried to bring my bag in. Obviously I don't speak Spanish, so I think he was saying you can't bring your bag in. And I was like, oh, do you want to check it? I think I knew what he meant, but I guess having a language barrier can sometimes be helpful, because he's like, just go, it's alright. Because I'm a tourist, I don't know, I could have something in my bag, who knows. Check this out. There's a beautiful view. Also the library is awesome. It's new, I'm pretty sure, and that's the terrace up there I think, we're not even there. I don't know, but it's new, and there's some really cool facilities inside. Ideally I'll try to film some, but I might not be able to. This is so cool. I got literally like TVs with Nintendo Switches. It's crazy. These guys are playing FIFA on a PS5, bro. What? If you want, you can just play PS5 right here, just in the library. How crazy is that? Check this out. What is this? This is like a full setup. Oh, it's got the PS5 there, so you can just come and you can ride it. That's so sick. You got Legends of Zelda. Dang. I met Chris Chan's dog 2 days ago, and she's named Zelda. So Batman, it's pretty sick. This is stunning. Check that out. We've come up now. We're on level 7, which is, yeah, this is cool. We got a terrace outside. This looks like a cafe just here, restaurant. Yo, check out this view. Look at this. That is gorgeous, man. El Salvador's slept on. Wish I had longer now. Should have just made this part of the journey. Check it out. Look. So we're right on the top of this area, which is basically like the other side, but obviously over here. This is a bit annoying that you can't see, but you have a really good view from the terrace on level 6. This level 7 terrace, it's like, it does the job, you know? And to see like all the mountains around, and it's good weather, good vibes, good people. Unfortunately, no one really speaks English, which is fine. I should try to learn Spanish. By the end of the month, I might be alright at Spanish, but yeah, we got a lot of work to do. I got gracias, sí, and then someone says, I know you say bon dias, but someone just said buen, and I didn't know what to say back, so I just said it back. Maybe that's how you do it, maybe not. We'll work it out. I reckon we'll work it out by today, hopefully. But yeah, let's go check out the next spot. We are at Franco's, and we're gonna try pupusas for the first time in El Salvador. So let's give it a go. So we're inside, and I have no idea what we ordered. Nice little spot inside. You have, what's his name up there? Yeah, you've got Bukele up there. Thank you. What was this called?
Horchata.
Horchata. Thank you. Here we have a peanut drink called horchata, I think. I'm saying it right. Let's give it a go. That is really nice. I can't lie, that is incredible. How do you describe it? It's like coconut milk, but peanuts, you know? Or like almond milk, but peanuts, but more watery. So it tastes very sweet when you drink it, but then after you drink it, you get a peanut flavor in your mouth, which is very nice. These are all the pupusas here, and they cook it on this massive grill, which is awesome. And just behind there, she actually hand makes them. So when she rolls out the flour and everything, she puts it together, puts the insides in, and then sets them up here, which is incredible. Come on, we got the pupusas. We have the frijol con queso, I think, which is one of them. Olo queso, I think. And then we have the queso con ajo, which is garlic. Don't know which any of them are, but we're just gonna try it. So you eat with your hands. You get the napkins out, which is sunnah, you know, I'm not complaining. Right up here, you can see this is cabbage, and then this is tomato sauce. And you use it, you just eat it with the pupusas as well. So start with a little bit. Actually, I want to try it like without anything. Tastes like sauerkraut. Try the pupusas. So I reckon I'm just gonna try one as it is and see how it is. Bismillah. That's the beans one, 1000%. It's just hot, but yeah, that's nice. By the way, it's not a halal spot. Pupusas are very much pork. What I did was I asked him if he's able to cook it separately on a separate grill, and make sure that nothing is contaminated with the pork. So I asked him the ingredients of the flour, of the beans, of the cheese, and nothing's cross-contaminated. So it works out. That one there is the garlic one. That is solid. As you can see here, this sauerkraut and tomato sauce. It's like it's very liquidy tomato sauce. You see there? But it's incredible. It's sunnah to eat with your hands, so I'm not complaining. We'll try the last one, which I think is like a flour and cheese. We're gonna go enjoy this now, and then next we're gonna go check out a market. So that's the palace just there, and as we're walking to the market, you got this area right here, which is it's interesting how quickly it went from like hyper built up to, I guess, not so built up. It's still decent, but it's like a market that's a bit older, you know? Like, check this out. I think in the past as well, they used to have a lot of tin roofs coming over that a lot of stores were out further, but now it seems like it's cleaned up a bit. Like, you got another, I think that's a cathedral as well. It seems like very quickly it went from there was a few tourists, I'm sure there's still tourists around here, but it's a very local. Like it's I think it's fine. It's definitely fine, but it's like it's very much more local here. You can tell it's a bit more of a local climate, I would say. Now would be a great time to know Spanish. He's probably talking some sauce. There is police everywhere. Which is good. I feel fine, you know. Even just having the camera out, you just might get a few looks, but that's just normal because you have a camera out. But yeah, there's cops everywhere, which is so chill. This is like half a kilometer away from the palace. There's a market, come on. Dang, okay. This is a very local market. You got your fruits, you got your vegetables, you got your essentials, which is good. I don't know what to say, this is just pretty cool just to see, just check out. I'm just glad we're not so far into summer because my back is sweating. It's so hot. So someone sat there, once upon a time recorded it, and now it just runs on automatic. Alright, that was such an interesting little market. Unfortunately, nothing really caught our eye. All the stuff there was like fruits and vegetables and essentials that you don't really need on your travels. So now we're headed to the mosque, which I'm really excited for. I've never been to a mosque in San Salvador, Central America or Latin America, so it'd be cool to check out. On this walk right now, it's come to my attention, just this sort of area where it's pretty good. Like the city center's really nice, really built up, really well put together. But then you walk a little bit out, like this street's actually looking really nice. But there was a section which was doing a little bit rough, you know, like considering how far the country's come in the past 10 years. Obviously, not everything's going to be perfect, but it was surprising the amount of like amputees that I saw. People without arms, people without legs. I actually wonder if that was from what had happened in the past and the way the country was in the past. There's a lot of people begging, you know, as a tourist as well. I think you might be seen as someone who, okay, we can ask more from this person, which is understandable, you know. Yeah, it's just interesting to see, especially like how far the country has come in the past 10 years. It's come down 98% in homicide. So less than 2% is left of what it initially was. And it's doing really well, you know, like the country is, although it's not perfect, I would say from my experience, I haven't felt unsafe at all. I haven't felt really, I'm on edge just because, you know, new place, you gotta have that vibe, so you gotta make sure that you're not, you know, you just don't trust everyone. But so far, it's been really interesting. People are beautiful. When you look at them, you smile at them, they smile back. Hola here and there. It's nice. So yeah, let's go to this mosque. Hey, San Salvador, El Salvador is slept on, bro. Like, obviously, yeah, it's had its past, but bro, this is stunning. Look at this park. And then this, like, honestly, this for some reason reminds me of Thailand. Also, the weather kind of reminds me of Thailand. I'm not sure if I'm getting that right. But yeah, the weather's kind of giving off Thailand, but yeah, this is nice, you know. I have to be honest, like when I was on the plane and when I was kind of on the way here, or planning as well, I was like, oh, I've seen the past, I've seen what it's like. I was like a little bit worried. I've never been south of North America. I've never been to Central America, never been to South America, and no one in my family has ever been either. So this was very new for me, and it's a very new experience, very new place that I only had the internet to go off and not, oh, I know someone that went there. Like I've known a few people who have gone, obviously, but yeah, it's a bit different when you're here and you're experiencing it for the first time. It's a beautiful place, man. It's a beautiful place. It has, and we're only halfway through the day, well surpassed expectations. So I'm excited to go to the mosque. I'm excited to try the third best coffee shop in the world. I'm excited to go see a volcano. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so this right here is meant to be a mosque. Hopefully we can go inside and pray. Alright, so this is the entrance. Kamar store. I mean, bro, this is interesting. Dar Ibrahim. Assalamu alaikum. We have actually come into the masjid now, and we have been locked in on work. Still trying to edit almost video, get it out, trying to get it done. But it's a beautiful masjid. It's air conditioned. Students before they were learning over there, learning down there. It's a school, like it's got a madrasa. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's well set up, well equipped. I'm enjoying it. It's relaxing. I always like on my travels going to mosques. It's so like it's so incredible. You can be in such a foreign place, but by going to a mosque, you're at home. You know, like anytime. I don't think I've ever visited a mosque where I'm like, I felt more anxious. You know, it's always brought me down. It's always calmed me. It's like, oh, I'm in a completely new place. When I traveled to Timor-Leste a year ago, I remember it was the first time I'd been like to a country that had barely been visited, and I was very nervous. And then I went to the masjid and I met the brother there, and I hung out, and it was beautiful. But that's what a mosque does. Same as here in El Salvador. I was not on edge, but I'm, you know, making my way. When you come to a masjid, Alhamdulillah, everything's beautiful, everything's calm. Inshallah, Jummah's today, which is perfect timing, and it's in about half an hour. So I'll stay here for that. All right, just finished up at the mosque. Alhamdulillah, it was beautiful. It's always interesting going to a khutbah when it's a different language. So I've been to a few spots where, okay, you always have Arabic, which is awesome. It's always something familiar. But then the whole khutbah was in Spanish, which is the first time I've experienced a khutbah in Spanish, which was awesome. You know, like I've had Turkish, English, obviously, I think Chinese. I've had a few languages, but first time in Spanish, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, now we'll head to the third best cafe in the world, according to this list on Google. I don't know how legit they are, but you know, we're going to give it a go. They're the third best, and Australia is ranked up there as well, like some cafes there. So we'll wait for the Uber now, and then we'll check it out, inshallah. Also, as I'm waiting for the Uber, I don't know if you can see my foot, but you see that white powder there? If you look inside the shoe, there's like all this white powder down there. When I first put my shoes on, I was so confused. I pulled my foot out and I was like, I felt something, and I pulled my foot out. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is this powder? I just Googled it, and it looks like shoe deodorant powder. So it seems like someone in the mosque either did it to everyone's shoes, or they smelt my shoes and was like, that guy needs deodorant. I hope it was the one before, but honestly, I feel like my feet stink because didn't have a shower last night because it was an overnight flight. And yeah, I changed the socks, cleaned everything, but like potentially they do. So yeah, we're doing our best, you know. All right. That's enough talking about my feet. Let's go to the cafe. Okay. 4, is it? 5, 1. Okay. We've made it to Alquimia Coffee, the ultimate coffee experience, which is meant to be. Oh, actually, hold on. 2025 rank 14. I'm pretty certain they've gone up in the rankings. So I think they're ranked 3 now. But oh, here you go. Check this out. World's third best coffee shop. Now I don't know where they come up with that, but we're going to give it a go. So let's go inside and check it out. Like I'm ordering, but I was just filming. I don't even know how to say, when somebody says, how are you, what do you say best?
Muy bien.
Muy bien, okay. How do you say, how are you?
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? So, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, okay. So when you come, you have the ultimate coffee experience, and boom, straight out into this area right here. It would seem there's an outside area. It's pretty nice. Check this out. Looks like bathrooms over there. We got someone's locked in over there. Dang, this is kind of reminding me of Bali. Number 3 in the world. We got to give it a go. Are you able to say what it is, what we're doing, the experience?
Yes, I would want to explain you what is that, but first we need to know what are you thinking about it. Yes.
Okay, tell me. What is this?
This is the elixir,
Okay.
and this is the masterpiece of Alquimia. And so remember, I recommended you a elixir and a coffee filter. Yes. Which one do you want? Up to you. Okay.
stuck in my throat.
Yeah. So that's his drink made it only by coffee and water. That's
Coffee
it.
and water.
No more.
That is incredible.
This is like it's a cold brew.
Yeah, but it's sweet.
Yes, the flavor is all about the beans that we use. It's specifically the Alchemist collection.
This is an infused coffee drink, which is only made of coffee and water. And it's the way that they process it, but it doesn't taste anything like cold brew.
Yeah, like
it doesn't like
it's really good.
Yeah, but it's sweet,
Yes.
which I was not expecting at all. You know.
And then my partner right now, he recommended you a geisha. He recommended you the cup of excellent 2025 coffee filter. He will go to prepare for you, right?
Okay, which one is it?
It's the geisha from Grand Cru.
So we are going to try this coffee as the cold brew. That is insane. This is the weirdest drink I've ever had, probably in my life, but in a very good way.
This is the top seller drink that we have here on Alquimia.
Is it okay?
The boss says that it takes more than 1 year and a half to make it, because this is the normal kind of drinks that we use with another drinks in a signature drinks made it in a World Barista Championships.
Oh really? Okay. Wow. You know me, I was a barista in Melbourne,
Oh wow!
but like nothing like this, I have no idea. But like latte art, that's it.
Yeah.
You know? But like my level of barista was like, you know how you play football, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
And you play with your friends,
Yeah.
and then there's somebody in the Premier League
No,
where I'm with my friends, you know?
whoever gonna be a barista.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. This is the coffee. Please, can you smell, please?
Hello, my name is Norman. I'm going to prepare you the coffee. Firstly, we are going to pour the filter. Yeah. This is for the filter. Yeah, we need the same temperature in the filter. So we do this first because we need this temperature. So then I'm going to separate the port,
Is this a V60 filter?
Yes.
and then I put the coffee. And now I'm going to do
The pour over.
Yes.
thanks.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
You go for it. It's awesome.
Okay. When we do the first infusion, it's because we need to liberate, I think, all the CO2, so dioxide
The CO2. Yes.
the CO2, freshen. It's very fresh.
Yeah.
So we only work specifically with the fresh beans because that's the make that you just gonna be really floral with natural flavors, something like that.
Is it a bit more acidic as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to do the second infusion. Then we are going to extract all the particles in the coffee.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do the third infusion.
Yeah, beautiful.
The time
Yeah.
we use for the infusion is like 30 minutes and 4 minutes. So in this time we can have the best extraction for the coffee. In this case, I only do 3 infusions because I need extract all the particles in the coffee in the less time. Yeah. So here I only wait to the water extract all the particles, and then we are going to taste the coffee.
Very, very cool.
That's it's your first time here.
In El Salvador, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm here for 1 day. We're gonna try the cold brew. It's not cold brew. It's pour over filter coffee. It's not as strong as I thought it would be.
No, it's a little bit floral and herbal, and that is the characteristic for the
Coffee in El Salvador. El Salvador coffee isn't as intense as Colombian. I was expecting it to be a lot more acidic. It's very smooth. It's actually very nice. This is definitely still my favorite. I love this.
Yeah, this is the creation for Alquimia. Yeah, this is excellent drink.
My name's Kalim, and this is,
Clip 2.
which, like, it doesn't make sense to me, but okay, you explain it. You know what happened.
In
Yeah.
El Salvador, when your name is Carlos or Charlie in English, they call it Kalim too.
Yeah. That is insane.
Yes.
Do you know how many people I've met with my name?
Yeah.
Like how many, my whole life?
Yeah.
Guess how many people I've met with Kalim?
Yeah.
Guess.
Wow.
No, guess
No,
how
I don't
many?
know. Moment.
One.
Yeah.
One person with Kalim. But Carlos in El Salvador is Kalim.
Yes.
Crazy. Mind blown right now. That's incredible. Yeah. Obviously, as someone who doesn't drink wine because we're Muslim, it feels weird to drink coffee out of a wine glass, especially when it kind of resembles the color of wine. If you do this, then you're kind of resembling doing. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I know that they smell it, they drink it. It's good. I can say with confidence that this is the coolest coffee I've ever drank in my life. And I don't know when something's going to get close to it. So I was doubtful of the list of the third best coffee shop in the world, but I will be honest, it takes that. It takes the number one spot for me. So that's something to be proud of, I guess, as the cafe. So we've relocated outside as it's such a beautiful day and there is really no need to be inside. This is gorgeous. I am incredibly impressed. I now have respect for that coffee list of best cafes in the world, as this is incredible. That's it. Banana pie. Why stop at the coffee, you know? Oh, let's give this a go. Oh, it's falling apart. Come on. Check that out. Oh my goodness. Bismillah. Pack it up. Go home. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah for everything. The only important thing in life is that you're pleasing Allah. And as long as you're pleasing Allah, Alhamdulillah, everything works out. You will never be tested with what you can't handle. Everyone goes through hardships, and it's tough. There's a lot of this world that are struggling. The Uber driver in the car, Bukele, the president, on the outside it looks like he's done an incredible job for El Salvador, and in saying that, he has. The country is much safer. There's increased tourism as it's safer. It functions better, but at the same time, things became a lot more expensive. So my Uber driver that I rode with, we spoke about what she did. I told her that I used to be a barista as we were coming to the cafe. And she said that she's like the head operator of this like restaurant. And I go, okay, why are you doing Uber? She goes, money. Like, you need money. It's not like things have become expensive, so people have to get second jobs, or they have to, put a bit more effort in than they maybe had to before. It's not all sunshine and rainbows as you see from the outside. That was a bit of a side tangent, but at the end of the day, keep Allah happy and say Alhamdulillah. Because things work out how they were meant to. I will enjoy this, and I will see you on the hike. We still got a day to get after, and we've got a flight to catch tonight. Let's go. That right there deserves the number 3 spot in the world, and currently I would say that sits at my number 1 cafe in the world. It was incredible. The cold brew was really good, but that, whatever the other coffee was insane. So that was incredible. We've also made a grave misjudgment of our time, and the volcano that we wanted to visit is half an hour this way, and then from there it's an hour and a half to the airport. For some reason I thought it was half an hour to the volcano and then half an hour to the airport, so there is no way we're making it, unfortunately. But that has been the day. El Salvador, I am coming back for you because there is so much more that I need to see. But thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, let me know what else you want to see in the comments. And I will be uploading tomorrow, but we're getting after it. We got a month ahead in South America, so we got a lot to see, a lot to do, a lot to experience. So I'll see you in Peru. Yalla, take care, subscribe, and I'll see you there. Assalamu alaikum. Look at this, the amount of locks that people have put on to show their love. This is unreal. Look at that. What? Here we are at Monotono, the 23rd best coffee shop in the world. You cannot be serious. Who was gonna tell me that Lima was this beautiful? What the heck is that? Actually, I don't know if I like this anymore.